It ain't hard to manipulate, I'm a man. The key to using you is what I have, let's keep playing. I won't let you pick apart the plan. You don't do relationships, you just ask to be distracted. I can utilize this, I can make my word in action. Said you like to criticize, but your life is more a caption than an add-on. Your heart is a boat, and you thought you made me captain to keep it afloat. This is part of the joke, and the curve is part of the stroke. I'm cutting close, I start to wonder what these lyrics invoke. Gotta nudge her with the elbow just to tell her it's a joke. But I'm so stoked, and once again, this is the feeling I provoke. Gotta get me, this is art, I try my best to describe before I frame it. Seeing your reaction is what keeps me alive. I hope they know it and I love it, I don't keep what's inside. I just take it in stride, you know the vibe. From the park to the day I die. No, I mean it, give my dreams a hug. Send this word above, no, I mean it, yeah, they grind my heart. Show a nigga love, no, I mean it, I was scrubbing floors for a low wage. No, I mean it, if you getting paid, and you getting paid. No, I mean it, I was really hurt, just behind the mask. No, I mean it, man, what's mine is yours. You don't have to ask, no, I mean it. No, I mean it. I fell in love with you, I see music as the pinnacle. Never charged me dollars, you just put me on a pedestal. Gave me a voice when I was broken, the attention helped, cause I was really trying to quit. Convincing myself, man, it's best to be normal. There ain't no dream that can help. This ain't no upgrade in my lifestyle. Maybe I should work a job, help the wifey build a brand instead of mine. And then over time it got old and I was ready to chase. She was building on a dream and I was stuck in one place. You don't understand how I was talked to. I was called a bum, I was stripped in the low self-esteem. Ain't making no better, man, my mom was trying to help. When my pops wouldn't let her, let's be real about it. I was broken, I was fed up, feel like I was paralyzed, really from the neck up. From the neck up. Let's go. No, I mean it, give my dreams a hug. Send this word above. No, I mean it, yeah, they grind my heart. Show a nigga love. No, I mean it, I was scrubbing floors for a low wage. No, I mean it, if you getting paid, and you getting paid. No, I mean it, I was really hurt, just behind the mask. No, I mean it, man, what's mine is yours. You don't have to ask. No, I mean it. No, I mean it. No, I mean it. It ain't hard to manipulate, I'm a man. The key to using you is what I have, let's keep playing. I won't let you pick apart the plan. You don't do relationships, you just ask to be distracted. I can utilize this, I can make my word in action. Said you like to criticize, but your life is more a caption than an add-on. Your heart is a boat, and you thought you made me captain to keep it afloat. This is part of the joke, and the curve is part of the stroke. I'm cutting close, I start to wonder what these lyrics invoke. Gotta nudge her with the elbow just to tell her it's a joke. But I'm so stoked, and once again, this is the feeling I provoke. Gotta get me, this is art, I try my best to describe before I frame it. Seeing your reaction is what keeps me alive. I hope they know it and I love it, I don't keep what's inside. I just take it in stride, you know the vibe. From the park to the day I die. No, I mean it, give my dreams a hug. Send this word above. No, I mean it, yeah, they grind my heart. Show a nigga love. No, I mean it, I was scrubbing floors for a low wage. No, I mean it, if you getting paid, and you getting paid. No, I mean it, I was really hurt, just behind the mask. No, I mean it, man, what's mine is yours. You don't have to ask. No, I mean it. No, I mean it. I fell in love with you, I see music as the pinnacle. Never charged me dollars, you just put me on a pedestal. Gave me a voice when I was broken, the attention helped, cause I was really trying to quit. Convincing myself, man, it's best to be normal. There ain't no dream that can help. This ain't no upgrade in my lifestyle. Maybe I should work a job, help the wifey build a brand instead of mine. And then over time it got old and I was ready to chase. She was building on a dream and I was stuck in one place. You don't understand how I was talked to. I was called a bum, I was stripped in the low self-esteem. Ain't making no better, man, my mom was trying to help. When my pops wouldn't let her, let's be real about it. I was broken, I was fed up, feel like I was paralyzed, really from the neck up. From the neck up. Let's go. No, I mean it, give my dreams a hug. Send this word above. No, I mean it, yeah, they grind my heart. show a nigga love. No, I mean it, I was scrubbing floors for a low wage. No, I mean it, if you getting paid and you getting paid. No, I mean it, I was really hurt just behind the mask. No, I mean it, man, what's mine is yours. You don't have to ask. No, I mean it. No, I mean it. No, I mean it.
Doesn't that make sense?
Wow, you just called me a woman. Now you just straight violate.
Nah, I would never. The king.
You hear all this
A grown man.
voice. Come on now.
The auntie slayer. A grown man. The auntie slayer. The auntie slayer. Nah, I would never. The auntie slayer. The auntie slayer. A grown man. The auntie slayer.
Let's go!
Nah, I would never. The auntie slayer. The auntie slayer.
Let's fucking go! ETA, turn up, what's good? What's going on, everybody? It's Joe to the End. Welcome back to another stream. I am your lovely, gracious host, Joe to the End. And today we got a interesting stream going on today. We got a few things planned today. Am I echoing again? Come on, let me know if I'm echoing. I don't even know if I got any mods out here. Ooh. Pardon my French. But yeah, what's going on, everybody? It's Joe to the End. Welcome back to another stream. Today we're gonna be just it's another like chill stream tonight. We're not gonna do anything crazy. We got a few things we gotta react to. We got a few things that we gotta react to. We got a couple game, not a couple, but I think we're just gonna play maybe an hour of a game. We're gonna play some Horizon Zero Dawn. I believe it. Yeah, that's definitely what we're gonna do today. That's the move. We gotta finish that game, and it's still one of my favorite games, and I still haven't played since the last time we streamed. So obviously, you can tell with that. What is this? I just realized there was something I needed to download. But in the meantime, let's get into this reaction first. It is a live stream that Sneeko had. I believe he had Abba from Abba preaching there. He had Gideon and some other guy. I forgot his name, but we're about to see that right now. So yeah, let's go ahead and check this out. That'll be first. Let's go ahead and check that one out. Change this real quick. All right. Actually, if I do that, there is one thing I wanted to do. There we go. Oh, yeah. It's making me log in. Yeah, but I just realized and remembered that I can just control my stream from my phone, which is a hell of a lot easier, especially when it comes to just switching screens and stuff like that. It's just an entirely easier thing to do. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that real quick. Connection error. Oh no, let's not do that. But yeah, how's everybody going? How's it going? How's everybody this fine Friday evening? Oh, that's it. All right. Does it not? I'll bet in just in the stream. Oh, okay. I suddenly stopped being able to hear everything, so that gave me a little bit of a heart attack. Yeah, I'm not even gonna lie to you. I have no idea, but this song has been stuck in my head for a fat minute. Let's see if this works. Okay, that's awesome. So it does work. Awesome.
How do you feel about interracial marriages?
I'm against it.
Ah, there you go.
Yeah.
What about you, Gian? Do you believe in mixed love?
Mixed love, man. Love is love, bro. I love my snow bunnies. I
Hey,
love my
really?
Latina. I love my Asian girls. Mixed love, man.
I gotta.
What y'all think about that, y'all? Y'all let me know in the comments down below. Let me know what y'all think about interracial. I don't really care much for it. I dated multiple people from not all at once, but I've had like maybe 3 girlfriends. I've had crushes on black girls, Hispanic girls. My last girlfriend was Iranian, so as you can tell, I don't really care about interracial stuff. Hey, women are women, bro. Shoot, but hey, if you just got a natural born, you know.
Ask Nick, how do you feel when you see a black guy just getting with the snow bunnies? Like, is that something that like rustles your jimmies?
She's
Is
gonna
that
get
something
BBC'd, Nick. Your
You're not
white
with?
girl's gonna get
Well, the problem is, all these white girls always end up getting their ass kicked and left behind. That's what typically happens.
What are you?
Yo, what did he just say? In GTA, obviously. But yo, what did this nigga just say? Hey, sir. What you mean by that? I'm gonna need you to clarify just a little bit. What you mean by that? I'm gonna need you to let. I'm just gonna.
Wait, you're not asking by who?
What?
Are you asking by who?
My black boyfriend.
Oh, okay. So you trying to say we out here beating these white women? Is that what you're trying to?
Well, I mean, that is something that happens. Maybe not you guys. You guys.
Nigga, this is your friend.
I just met him on stream. But Jadian, one thing I'm gonna say, you're reading the Malcolm X book right now. You know who else was against interracial marriages?
Malcolm X.
Yeah.
So he's saying the
No,
same thing on the other side.
That's not the point that I'm working.
Sneeko does this thing where like he conflates
Yo,
if
that has
somebody
nothing
agrees
to
with
do-
one thing. Hey, just be clear. You know he also agrees with that other thing that he says.
You agree with everything he agrees with, right?
Right. Like, just FYI, you can be a free thinker. You can disagree with somebody that you may follow or agree with. You know, customarily.
All right.
Lowe's correct about that. I really don't think you can follow different people. You can have multiple opinions. Not everything is black and white. I mean, it's always bigger than black and white. As Michael Jackson said, it doesn't matter if you're black or white. But there's like a bajillion shades of gray. Like you can be, God conservative and have some liberal ideals. You can be, and vice versa. You can be liberal and have some conservative ideas. You can be Democrat with some and agree with some Republican stances, and vice versa. Me personally, I whenever it comes to political stuff, I always call myself an independent because I don't want to adhere to like a specific side. And some people may have an issue with that, but I don't really care because I don't want to be forced to choose a side on certain things, because there are certain things that Democrats might push that I might agree with. It just so happens that that's not often the case, but every once in a while they will say something. I'm like, oh, okay, I kind of agree with that, that kind of thing. When it comes to Republicans, it's the same thing. I'm more of a traditional old school person, so I do see more value in some of the Republican or conservative views, but I'm not like an extreme version of that. I just think that there's something to be said. It's really sus when people are like, "Oh, you're for this side, so you have to think this way. You have to behave this way." I don't like that. I don't know.
I actually don't even know what to think.
I don't know what to
I
think.
was waiting for him to back it up with some science.
No, he just said sometimes.
By that logic, sometimes white people shoot up schools.
Well, that's actually what he's literally about to say next.
Oh, really?
Yeah, look.
The fact is that he's blaming all black guys for beating white girls.
No, he's saying they're very likely to. You know what I mean? They might just be like, "Yo, what the fuck is this chicken? You didn't season it properly," and they whoop their ass. That's what he's trying to say. He's not saying all of us do. He's saying a lot of us.
Dion, I don't agree with what he's saying, but at the same time, I think it's the equivalent of when black people say that white people shoot up schools. It's the same type of stereotype. So I like Nick's racism. I like that he could.
My nigga, what? Hold on, hey, yeah. Hey, yo, he just said, I like this man's racism. Sir, that's not something you say. Like, I get what you're trying to say, and I get it. You're going into stereotype, but when it comes to stereotype, I don't even think I've heard the stereotype of, like, black men beating white women. If anything, like Chris Brown, Rihanna ain't white. And also, I don't think that'd be a smart idea for black guys to beat on white women, because they're more prone to call the cops. They're more prone to have bruises and stuff like that. Not defending it, obviously not. All of this in GTA, but when it comes to certain things like that, I don't think that that's something that is common. That's not something you see often. When it comes to domestic violence and stuff like that, you see more that in same races, not necessarily in mixed races. And even if it is, it's not to a degree where you can stereotype it, like saying that white kids, do things in schools with unalive stuff. Like you can't compare those. Those are very different. Like, to this day, to my knowledge, I don't think there's an African American person who has, done stuff in school to unalive people, like at a capacity as, like, bro, this dude is not making no sense. And to say that I agree with your racism, that's a little sus.
To be honest, and as racist as black people can be racist.
Look at Adam's face.
That is the first. Even me trying to give Sneeko the benefit of doubt in this conversation, because I understand what he's trying to say. It's just that I've never actually heard the stereotype that black men beat on white women.
The first time I heard that.
I've never heard that stereotype
That's
before.
what I just said.
Like, even I understand what he's trying to say, it's a stereotype I've never in my life heard.
Yeah, Sneeko's a fan of generalizations, though.
Yeah,
so maybe that's why he likes it so much.
I know. But
even when they're not accurate, he still likes them.
Yeah, even when they're not accurate at all. Even though we can pull up the facts about it, it still wouldn't matter though.
That is an insane thing to say. My God, like
it is. It's a very insane.
Man, Sneeko's half right about, like, black people get away with saying a lot of shit that if any other race or person says, they getting smacked. They getting smacked for that. But at the same time, that doesn't just mean that all generalizations make sense just because they exist. And I don't know what sphere of person the top left guy lives in.
His name is Nick Fuentes.
I actually have I've never heard that.
I've actually never heard that stereotype ever.
Wow.
Never heard it. I've literally never heard that stereotype before.
Mm-hmm.
But it gets worse, though, man.
It gets worse than that?
Someone say that
it gets worse.
Beat white girlfriends. Like, I've never heard this before, ever.
That's the traditional. That's what white people. That's what white people.
His girl was black. His girl's not even white.
What they do? Well, I guess black, white. That's it's something that happens. I covered a story about this on my show a couple weeks ago, but that's not the only thing. Here's the thing. I'm halfway kidding about that. The thing is, and I'll explain this to Sneeko.
Halfway.
Is what?
Halfway.
Halfway. Here you go.
Halfway.
The thing is I value my identity, and I also have a view of sexuality that I'm Catholic. So I think that people should get married before they have sex. They should have sex to have kids. And so I want to meet a wife, and I want to marry her and have kids. And I want my wife and I want my kids to reflect my identity. And that's something that's important to me. My heritage is important to me. My identity is important to me.
Wait, what's your heritage? What's your identity?
Oh my god. Oh my god. I know this nigga about to say. Yo. Yeah. Please, Nick, don't go there. Don't go there, bruh. Nick. Don't do it. Yeah. The moment he was like, I don't want my wife and my kids to reflect that. Oh my god. I want to let y'all know, not all Catholics are like this. Because me, myself, I'm Catholic, and not all of us think like this. None of my friends who are Catholic think like this. So if you meet people who are Catholic, it's not like that. No, I feel like he's gonna say something along the lines like keeping the bloodline pure is essentially what he's saying. If you watch Game of Thrones, keeping the bloodline pure, you don't mix with people who could be considered less than. This man look like he agrees with eugenics. Listen, if you want to wait till marriage to have kids, that's fine. But this is a whole different thing if you're talking about like you have to, the person that you want to be has to be, specific. Right? I mean, you can have your preferences, but the way you say it, you want to be careful with that.
I'm half Italian, I'm a quarter Irish, and I'm a quarter Mexican.
So which quarter are you gonna meet somebody who's like identically that, or just?
Man, what the fuck? Damn, I actually really want him to answer Abba's question.
Like a half Italian's good enough.
No, not necessarily, but preferably someone who's Italian, preferably someone who's just white and Catholic, someone who's gonna look like me, and generally, I don't think it needs to get too precise, but.
Why did I know he was gonna say that? I called it. I knew he was gonna say that. He wants someone that's white, but it doesn't necessarily have to be. But he wants somebody that's not black. That's what he wants.
But obviously, if I married a black girl and I had like a black kid, it's like I'm not black, So and I would look at my son and not really be able to identify in that way.
Okay.
And,
I want to ask you a question.
I also think those is bad parents though. The ones that like have like this grand plan for how the kid is supposed to be.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, you should definitely just give them the tools to survive in life. The kid should definitely decide at a certain age, like they get to decide this is what I want to dress like, this is the type of person I want to be, these are the things I'm into. You can't just put basketballs in their face and expect them to be in the NBA. But also like
I also hope he doesn't realize, like you do realize, like
that is insane.
The same way that you look the way you looked, even though you're mixed, your child, if you dated a black woman and had a baby with a black woman, would not be dark skinned. It would be she would look mixed. Sneeko is mixed, and you can't really tell what he is. You are also mixed, and you're not clear on what you are. So you believing that you're not going to be identified with them because they came out light-skinned is crazy. That just doesn't make any sense at all.
Is he arguing like he wants his kids to like know Italian culture?
Yes.
And like quarter Mexican culture?
But no, he just sat there and said he's completely fine with just the Italian part. The Mexican part,
So they have to be Italian.
Yeah, Italian and Catholic.
I understand Catholic, but like if you're already mixed, like
he's already mixed.
Like
he's already mixed.
I understand wanting your kids to be Catholic if you're Catholic.
Before you go, I think this is a very pivotal point, and why I want to show you this. This is what you were speaking about when we were on stream with Sneeko. When people can just say things and that would get a reaction, you can build a fan base off of you just saying something he may genuinely believe. I'm not like sitting here questioning if he truly believes what he's saying, but this idea that we sit here and we may be quote unquote cautious with our words and that's what's going to allow us to be bigger. No, bro, people like him say crazy things all the time that he may truly believe, but that can definitely galvanize a group of following that is bigger than somebody who's willing to just try to play it safe, which is so weird to me because, like you said in the thing when we were with him, it's so weird because he says these things that can be viewed as crazy by the masses, but because he says it, you believe him by default, even though it could still stem from this idea of just getting a following. But if we say something that may be identifying that there's a gray area in the subject matter, all of a sudden, you don't really believe that, dog. You playing it safe, dog. You just want the brand deals, dog. That's all you want. That's all you want. But he just saying something crazy for the sake of saying something crazy, potentially, and all of a sudden you default just believe that he really believes that. When he could just be saying crazy shit for the sake of saying it.
I ask you,
That Lo again makes a great point. That is something that is very common with people like your Andrew Tates and your Sneakers and stuff like that. They do say like outlandish stuff. They seem to rely, especially now. Maybe at the very beginning they did agree, wholeheartedly believe what they were saying, and maybe they still do, but they do recognize that there is some value in just, saying whatever the fuck you want to say. It makes them feel free, makes you feel like the bigger person, makes you feel like an alpha male, that kind of stuff, instead of playing yourself, which is fine. But it does tend to have a certain effect on people like that. What was he? I had something I wanted to say. Yeah, I don't think it's necessarily that he just wants someone who's Italian Catholic. I understand, but it is a little weird. It seems like he wants someone who's either full Italian or half Italian or full Irish, half Irish, just more into and integrated into that white culture that he comes from. So he wants to lean. I mean, he's mixed with a lot of things, and obviously he may have one part of him that one culture that he chooses to identify with more. So I guess Italian is the culture that he identifies with more, and so he would want an Italian girl so that he can lean more and more into the Italian heritage. That's what it seems like, but it still is. Come on, bro. Just say you don't like black people. It's cool to say that.
Question: do you identify more with your religious side or your racial side?
Probably. Well, I think the thing is about people's identities is that people's identities are complex.
You did not
so
answer the question.
It's not so much to say, oh, well, I'm more Catholic than I am white. I mean, I'm both. I'm Catholic and I'm white. But to me, Catholicism, that's a foundation of my worldview.
Okay, so if you met a black woman who was a Catholic, or an Irish or an Italian woman who was like Buddhist, which one, if you had to pick between the two, which one would you marry?
Well, I would marry neither, but if I had to marry one, that's a tricky question. I don't know.
Nah. No, it's not. It is not a tricky question, bro. You know exactly what you want to answer, and you know exactly what's going to sound like if you answer that. You fell right into Ava's trap, dog. No. You know damn well you picking a white girl. Don't even lie, bro. You know you picking a white girl. You picking that Italian or Irish girl who's Buddhist. You be like, oh, I can convert her. He gonna say that. He be like, oh, I can convince her. I can convert her. He gonna say something like that. Nah, bro. You bugging. You lying. If you say you gonna do it with a black person, you lying. I know you.
You just said it. You just said you identify more with your Catholic side. You just said it.
That is hilarious.
You literally just said it.
Now, this is my favorite line of questioning.
You just said it. You literally just said it. You fighting against this just because of the race, even though you identified. You just said it. You identify more with your religion, bro. You just said it, bro.
And your religion's more foundational. Come on, bro.
Well, but here's the thing. I mean, that's true. And as a Catholic, I should say the Catholic, but I want to have a kid with green eyes like me. I want to have a kid with my white face. I don't want to have a kid.
Well, you're Mexican. You have Mexican in you.
Okay, but I have brown hair. I have white skin.
You know what I realize about white people?
Bro, you know how many light skin?
Nah, he's sick.
Yeah, nigga, you're weird. You're just you identify. You literally identified that portion with Mexican. You're still like, nah, I'm white. I'm white.
I got so much white in me.
I'm white. You just identified that you are also mixed, and you came out looking this way. You believing that someone has to also be white or has to look specifically like you for your child to look that specific way as well is dumb. That's dumb.
Wow.
Even if, hypothetically speaking, even if there was, like, you didn't date black, even if you dated Asian, just so the skin complexion can still be fair enough to where you correlate with them. You're telling me you're not going to date them because they're Asian? That makes no sense. I understand. I understand partially what he's saying, but for him to already be mixed and look that way should already let you know that your child could also look like you as well. You are a quarter Mexican and you still look that way, bro.
Mexican people I know.
Yeah, okay. Well, point being is I want to marry someone that looks like me. That's a very human thing.
But is it that you want someone you made that looks like you, or is the ideal person you want to be with is white because you're not fully
white?
White
People want to be with somebody that looks like their sister, low key. They always get together. Like if you look at most.
Hey yo,
like siblings.
hey yo, Sneeko say wow. Yo, Sneeko be on that bullshit sometimes, dog. Yo, what are you talking about, bro?
Low key. They always get together. Like if you look at most white couples, they kind of look like siblings.
Yeah.
Oh, that's kind of crazy.
Well, and the thing is,
you can think of a lot. Chad, am I WL? I know
said,
a lot
yeah?
of white couples that low key. Like, are you guys related?
But hold on, I gotta ask.
Jadion asked a very good question he didn't answer. Do you want to date somebody just because they're the ideal person? Because you just want to be full-blown white? That's what we just sat there and said. Literally, it just sounded like you want to just chop off that quarter of Mexican off of you and be like, we're white now around here.
Your kids are going to be 12.5% Mexican?
Yeah, facts. Because technically
keep going down and down.
Yeah, and then we're going to keep diluting it to where that Mexican is no more, man. Mm-hmm. And I served my purpose.
Also, Sneeko's follow-up is like...
Yeah, Sneeko follow-up is a crazy follow-up.
Here's my thing, right? You say that your religious side is foundational to you. You're a soldier of Jesus. You're ready to bang for the cross, whatever. But then you telling me you gonna choose somebody over the skin color over religion? I start to question your priorities because it don't sound like what you were saying before.
Well, like I said, I would marry either. If forced to pick, it would be a difficult question because you're right. Like as a Catholic, I should say probably, I would marry the Catholic black woman.
Just say it. Come on, bro. Just say it. Say you get with the black woman who shares your cultural and religious values.
Bro, come on, get that black juice.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, I just want you to raise children that are also soldiers of God. That's the most important thing in this life.
She's a God-fearing black bro. No one loves God more than the black woman. My grandma loved God.
That is true.
Queen in the future is gonna love God. Get you a black queen, bro. BLM in the chat.
It's BLM in the chat. Yo, no, but that is true. That is true. If you go to any black church, whether it's Catholic, Protestant, whatever, Baptist, whatever, as soon as that music start playing, yo, there is no one who's wilding out more in that church than the black one, bro. Like, it don't even matter. It don't even matter if they're Haitian, African, as long as they got a little melanin and they in the Jesus spirit, yo, they go crazy. Don't get me wrong, Hispanics do the same thing, but like, I don't know, it's something about the black woman that they just rely on Jesus so heavily. So heavenly, if you will. But like, no, he is right. So hey, I feel like it shouldn't be hard for him. But he's trying to be so PC about the fact that he would prefer to be with a white woman, and he's like trying so hard not to like say it like that. But hey, it's okay to like what you want. That's all I'm saying. Like just pick what you want, bro. But like, don't be shady about it, because like Ava said, like once you say that your religion is like where you want to be culturally, like it's the backbone of who you are, and then you're faced with the option of, you know, a black woman who is, you know, Catholic versus a white woman who's Buddhist or just like another religion, then I start to look at you a little funny.
Here's the thing, I cut a lot of black. I said this on my show. I'm attracted to Asian girls or black girls or things like that, but it's about my priority is trying to create a family. And the thing is, like, it's true that I
can't do that with black people.
You can't do it.
No. Okay. I'm gonna play a little devil's advocate, even though I'm Catholic. I think what he's trying to say is how he wouldn't. Yes, he finds those other people attractive. He finds black girls attractive, that kind of stuff. Yeah, and who doesn't? You know, you see an Asian woman with some milkers, with some mommy milkers, bro. Whew! Like the girl who plays the girl who plays Miss Marvel. Whew, let me tell you something about the ironic. You know what? I'm getting off track, but I think this is common with most people as well. People tend to want to date within their race, even if they do find other people attractive. Because you'd be lying to yourself if you're saying you don't find other people attractive. You can recognize that they're cute, you can recognize that they're hot, but you just might not necessarily date them. And there's nothing wrong with that. But you know, just gotta be more true to who you are. That's all I'm saying.
Can't do it.
Can't do it.
You know, black people don't get pregnant.
Nah, can't do it.
Can't create family with
cannot
them.
build a family with black people at all.
Can't do it. No.
Bro, just say it, bro. Just because you're fighting against this, and you literally said you're identifying more with your religion. So if that's the case, just do it. Just say it, which is fine. If you have a preference,
He's lying.
but I'm just saying. I know, I'm
pretending
to,
like he's not lying.
I know,
He's
but
lying.
I'm trying to give him an out here. Like, if you
Yeah.
have a preference, that's fine, bro. We all have preferences. I prefer dark-skinned women. You know what I'm saying? If you like your white queens, just say that, man. White queens is crazy.
White queens did sound horrible.
White queens sound crazy.
Even though like most of the queens in history
Were they full white or were they quarter Mexican?
I didn't think about that.
Well, both. That's the thing. Both of those things
Right.
are part
Can
of
you
it.
educate Jadion on? Jadion keeps saying WBLM. He doesn't know that BLM is a scam. Can you tell him about that? Because do you know where all the money for BLM went?
Yeah, you guys aren't gonna like this, but I just want to preface this by
Bruh.
saying this, okay?
Yeah, he's like, all right, you guys are not gonna like this, you know. Hey, man, but you know, BLM is a scam. I didn't want to tell you this, but you know, bro. He sounds so. How do I say this? He sounds like, oh, this is, you know, this is a burden for me to tell you this, but.
Hey, I of all people, okay, I'm a friend to all people.
This nigga said, I'm an ally of all people. I'm a friend of all people. My nigga, did you just all lives matter? Black lives matter, bro? Did you say ALM to his BLM? Come on now. Like, yeah, bro.
Some crazy shit. Yo,
I love black people. Okay, I love.
Yo. Listen, I believe him. It's just, bro. He's like, I love black people. You know, I can't be racist. Yo, my best friend's black. You know, I can't be racist. You know, my ex-girlfriend was black. I can't be racist. I date a black girl, even if she was Catholic. You know, and that shit got me dying.
Hispanics, I love Asians, but
You
You
guys
are
know where this is
Hispanic.
going. Whenever this starts up like that, you know where it's going.
you know where it's going, okay? And I told Sneeko this. We call this race realism, okay? Which is to say that race is real. Like it's not fake. It's not skin deep. Race is real. There are different races and there's meaningful differences. And one of the things is that on average the races have different IQs. And so on average,
Oh
Asians
my
have-
god, no! You are not about to say what I think you're about to say, bro. You are not about to say what I think you're about to say. This man said, no, oh my god. This man said that everything is different. Like, I love all these people. I love Asians, I love Mexicans, I love so and so. But whenever you hear that, listen, I'm gonna take advice from Ned Stark. Anything before the word "but" is horseshit. Like, you know, I love you, but come on, you know we're friends, but like, come on. Now this man just pulled. You know, I'm an ally to everyone, but you know, I'm a little racist sometimes. Like, just a little bit. You know, he not about to call black people. This man about to call black people dumb. He about to call black people and maybe other people dumb, but he's definitely about to call black people dumb.
highest IQ, and on average, blacks have the lowest IQ. And that's why I told Sneeko. And no, that's average. Okay, it's not. I'm not saying black people are dumb. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that when you
But see, this is what I'm saying. They just saying shit.
First of all, by that logic, let's remove all the white people from power. Let's just put Asian people in there.
But
they have the highest IQ.
Yeah,
that is true. That is true. Although if you look at some Asian countries, it's not exactly the best place. North Korea. But yeah, like you said, by that logic, you could by those lines of reasoning when you're saying on average certain things, it's like, bro, what are you talking about? And like, you're not making it like, what does this have to do with anything? Like, if this is your line of reasoning for why you don't want to marry a black woman and have kids with a black woman, it's really dumb, because you gotta look at where those averages come from. Those averages don't just come, on average they just naturally, have lower IQs. No, they also live in impoverished places. And there's a lot of them that live in impoverished places. Not many of them live in places where it would be common for people to have high IQs. Like, I live in Miami, and I work in Aventura, which is basically Miami. The amount of people I meet that are dumb as rocks. They're dumb as shit. They, like, bro, are you dumb? They don't read signs and everything. They walk in, they come over to my side, which is where you pick up your food, and then they'll be like, oh, do I order here? And I'm like, bro, what? That part I could understand, because I'm right in front of the door. It would make sense. But it's the time they would walk over to the menu, and right next to the menu is where you order, and there's a sign that says order here, and they'll just look at the menu, memorize what they want. They will walk back to me, or they would walk over to the person will order and just be like, where's the menu? And I'm just like, bro, you're dumb. On average, most of the people that I have met that are dumb are white folks. They have Karens for a reason. So if we're talking about like on averages and something, that makes no sense. So yeah, when you're talking about averages, it's like, bro, what are you talking about?
I get what you're saying.
He's saying.
That's what he's saying.
That they would be the best fit to make the decisions.
Yeah, that's
basically what he's saying.
Now, to be
I hate that argument, because that argument has been made to like attempt genocide multiple times.
I know.
In human history. Yep, like they're beneath us, and they'll come up with crazy shit like this.
Yeah.
To be like, the reasons they're beneath us are like this, this, and this. Fucking insane, bro.
But now, to be fair to him, he did further identify that there are variables that could lead to the conclusion that
obviously.
Yeah, so he did identify that. Destiny then came on and asked him kind of like, what's the purpose of even knowing that information? Because if you then identify that there are variables that could, hey man, like you realize what you're saying isn't intact, because like what you're saying doesn't really make any sense if you understand what you're saying.
People are smarter than other races, which is a difficult argument to make, because not everybody's in the same situation. So like if you have to quit school at 10 years old to help your mom around the house because she needs help, like you guys will not be able to eat.
Yeah.
Well, then that population isn't going to grow to be as smart as a population with the great education system.
Yeah, of course.
So then to look at that population and be like, well, they're not as smart. No, they just don't have the fucking same tools you have, bozo.
Got it.
Do you think there's a superior race?
No, I don't. I don't think they're superior people.
Thank God he said that, yo, because imagine if this nigga said yes. Yo, imagine if this nigga had said yes. Yo, that shit would have been,
people. I think that people are unequal.
Well, hold on, but he thinks some people intrinsically have higher IQ than other people, to be honest. So he would say that, on average, all else equal, a white person will be smarter than a black person.
Destiny, this is
Hold on, wait, I need to hear Nick say it, because he believes that.
Destiny,
just so
wait,
we're all on the
have
same
you
page.
mentioned Dion before? Dion, Destiny?
What's up, Destiny?
Okay.
Yeah.
I love stealing your content on stream.
We're just letting you know, on behalf of the black delegation, we've elected Destiny to speak on this matter.
Yeah, thanks.
That's true, because it's like there's two whole black people on that panel, and they're just talking about this, and like, not once did y'all think to ask Janelle to say something, or I better say something. I just brought another white guy to talk on, black stuff.
Okay, well, before
Don't do any liberal racism though. You got
before
this.
I'm a huge liberal racist, okay, but I'm racist towards all people, so we're good. Okay, just before we jump into this, okay, I just be clear about who you're talking to, what the goal of the conversation is, okay? Nick has a political movement, a political ideology. His goal is not to sell you truth or to sell you a critical thought process. His goal is to sell you his political ideology. So if he comes across some idea that's contrary to what he believes, or some thought or fact that is contrary to his belief system, he's not going to tell you that, and he's not going to incorporate it into his world. He's only going to give you the pieces of information that he uses to sell his ideology. I think sometimes we're so hungry to talk to people that disagree with us, we think that everybody has valid things to say. Everybody's got valid points to consider, but you have to keep in mind what they're selling you at the end of the day.
Yo. Okay, I don't know who this Destiny guy is, but like, bro, this nigga spitting. Like no, but he's right though, because people do have things they want to talk, and everyone can have a valid opinion. But at the end of the day, people with different ideologies sometimes are trying to sell you stuff. They're not necessarily trying to have an open and equal dialogue. Some people are, in fact, trying to sell you on their own ideologies and trying to convince you to be part of their ideologies instead of something like that. Yo, that's I agree with that. Yo, shout out to Destiny. That nigga spitting.
If I was to have a conversation with Nick about the value of, like, what do you think about, like, the soft sciences? What do you think about, like, psychologists and political scientists, Nick, in general?
I think there's some validity to them, but I don't put a lot of stock in empiricism.
Sure, so he doesn't put a lot of stock in those things, okay? The bell curve was written by a psychologist and a political scientist. These aren't genetics researchers. These aren't intelligence researchers. These aren't people that did huge dives into It absolutely is true. Charles Murray is a political scientist, and Richard Bernstein is a psychologist. That's fine, we're not talking about, but I'm just saying that the book, The Bell Curve, if that book was about any other topic, you would dismiss it so quickly because of the scientific disciplines that those authors come from, you wouldn't even consider it for a second.
That's not true.
It absolutely is true, and you know it. But because you just told me that you didn't put much stock in those disciplines.
I said I didn't put stock in empiricism. I said I don't.
Bruh. Yeah, he got that nigga lying. Yeah. W Destiny. Yo, who is all these people in the chat saying L Destiny? What? This nigga's spitting. Yo, what? He's put. Yo. Okay, maybe I don't have the. I don't have all the details and all the the full context of this. But this nigga sound like he's spitting. He's like, yo, I just used your words against you. You said what you said. Now own up to it.
Don't put as much stock in empiricism as you do because you believe that everything.
And Destiny's a nigga you don't argue with, bro.
You don't.
You know what I'm saying? When he comes in there, he's just like, he's bow wow. You know what I'm saying? You might delegate so that It's something we just don't argue with. Even if you are actually right, they'll out argue you.
But I think what the purpose of Destiny, especially in these conversations, is fine. I think it's very unique that he identifies what he's speaking about. I do this from time to time as well when I let it just argue, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, all the time.
People purposely, like he said, they'll purposefully ignore or retract very pivotal information just to make it seem as if like what they're saying is correct. Mm-hmm. Which is why people like him I understand why they exist, but they shouldn't be taken serious, which is why we just having fun with this, man. What he's saying doesn't make any sense, especially because he's mixed race. He's mixed. So you literally saying these things is further proof that the things that you believe don't really make that much sense because you yourself are mixed race. There's so much more finite details and gray area in between it. Treating things like they're black and white when you are literally mixed makes no sense. Hey man, let us know what y'all thoughts are in the comment section below. Also, we had another broadcast with Sneeko that went a little sideways. Go check that out as well. It's on the screen right here. And until next time, we'll see you all later. Peace.
All right. That was a solid video. I agree with most of what they had to say. I essentially agree a lot with what Lo was saying. What I didn't agree with was, I mean, I haven't watched a lot of Destiny. I'm gonna keep it a second true. I haven't watched a lot of Destiny. Actually, this is my first video, I think, of involving Destiny. So I don't know much about him, but he seems pretty well spoken. Well, I mean, so does Nick. But it seems like he can, properly, listen to what you're saying, understand what you're saying, and then respond to what you're saying instead of having to cut people off and stuff like that. Because I know there are people out there. Nick seemed to be doing that kind of. He was more listening to respond in the sense like when Destiny was saying, "Oh, if this or that, you wouldn't have blah blah blah." Nick didn't even give him a chance to like finish fully what he was saying, finish his thought before he was like, "Oh, no, I wouldn't." Like, dude, like I feel like it is important to let people finish talking, before you do reply and listen carefully to what they're saying, because it seemed like what Destiny was saying is like, "Hey, you wouldn't necessarily agree with this book if it didn't fit your ideology. You only agree with this because it follows your ideology, not necessarily because of the people, because the people who wrote them, the type of people who wrote that book, they adhere to this, way of doing science that you don't really care about, that you don't really take much stock in." And that's exactly what it said. That's what it seems like Destiny was trying to say. I don't want to put words in people's mouth and say anything, but that's what it seemed like he was trying to say, and that did seem like it was the case. So, but hey, anyways, yeah, that was a solid video. That was a good video. Playback is always, is a good thing to watch. There was another thing I wanted to react to, but I think I'm just gonna go ahead and jump into the game now. So yeah. So if you're watching this reaction on YouTube, post your comments down below. Let me just get started. If you enjoyed this reaction, hit the like button, subscribe, and share. If you do not, that's fine. You're entitled to your own opinion. But you can hit the like button, subscribe, and share anyways, and let me know how I can improve for you guys. Yeah. So yeah, let me go ahead and change. Can I change the title? Oh yes, I can. No, I can. Oh, wait. Horizon. I don't even remember which part of this it was. Let's play Horizon Zero. Now I do recall the last time we tried to play, it would shut down the whole stream. Let's hope it doesn't do that again. So the title's changed. Let's take a quick intermission, and then we will be right back with Horizon Zero Dawn.
The Auntie Slayer. Nah, I would never. The Auntie Slayer. The Auntie Slayer. A grown man. The Auntie Slayer. The Auntie Slayer. Nah, I would never. The
And we're back. All right, so if you guys want to know the name of the playlist that I'm using for my Twitch streams, I will put a link for that in the description. I believe I may have the ability to do so. Put this in the chat if I can. But yeah, it's called Twitch Instrumentals. So you know that I'll love. It's really good for streaming because it's not on copyright and all that good stuff. So that's the link for that in the description of the chat. It will also go when this VOD goes up on YouTube. It will be that's what I'll be putting in the description of that. Anyways, we are back once again with Horizon Zero Dawn. I am so happy that we are finally playing this game again. Last time we tried to play multiple times, it would just like restart my computer and stuff like that. That shit was irritating. But we are back, thank God. Let's go over the controls one more time. Movement is WASD. Combat equipment is this. Cameras, obviously that. Sprint is jump. Okay. Use medicine pouch. Yeah. Manual save. Ooh, one of it. That would be actually pretty helpful. Yeah, that's what's that again? It was escape with pause menu. But yeah. Let's go ahead and continue. Like shard something is really oh, this is really good. It's a really good idea. Boom, boom, boom.
Goddess, show us mercy.
Nora
Do not let your
faithful,
faithful children be forgotten.
we will soon
All
begin.
Our songs turn to silence.
Purify your hearts.
Goddess, show us
Soon
mercy.
we will beg forgiveness
Do
for the
not let
sins
your
that brought
faithful
such
children
misery
be
on the
forgotten.
tribe.
Alright, so
When
if
we
I'm
hear the
not
matriarchs
mistaken,
lift their voices,
if I'm not mistaken, I believe the last time we were playing, we discovered our origins. We discovered that we were born from the machine, so we're artificially created. Aloy, that is. That's why she doesn't have a mother, and that's why she was ostracized and blah 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 blah. But you know, one of the elders, she has a soft spot for Aloy, and then we were just attacked from by those crazy machines.
we will
And
join
we
ours
have
to
a new
theirs.
worship. So let's go ahead and check that.
All Mother will forgive us. She will. We'll sing until we...
The outcast girl. So she survived her wounds.
She saved many lives. The tribe is lucky to have her.
So you say that. And yet. So it was even. I believe we use these to make not only arrows but also how do you crouch again? Let's jump. That's the map. Shit. I forgot. Oh, okay. So crouch is C. Excuse me.
Aloy! Approaches.
Aloy!
Ignore her.
Teb?
Continue the report.
All Mother be praised.
There are rumors of a demon
You're
loose in
alive.
the embrace. A thing of dark metal that corrupts every machine it touches.
Just calm
Where
down.
did it come from? They say it broke through the gates of the embrace. Who is they? Varlin's followers. They tried to stop it, but the demon was too fast. So far, 8 groups have arrived from Mother's Heart to join the Hymn of Atonement, and more are on the way. Good. All true
Let me say that's how you manual save.
Aura will lift their voices in song.
I don't recall, but I do believe there's like a big fight that should be coming up. So let's go ahead and like.
I'm so glad to know you're all right.
Let's just go ahead and explore and just grab a whole bunch of loot because I'm pretty sure we're gonna need some loot. Yes, that's what it is. Okay. Medicine pouch, that is very, very good. Grab this one.
I'm so glad to know you're all right. I heard the rumors, but I didn't know for sure until I saw you just now. I'm glad to see you're okay. And you're even wearing the tunic I stitched for you. I'm honored.
Goodbye.
What sort of rumors did you hear?
That you were wounded, expected to die. And then High Matriarch Tirsa insisted that you be allowed to heal inside All Mother. Huh. That caused a stir. Only matriarchs are allowed to enter the mountain. But you deserve the honor. The survivors had told everyone how you fought to save them.
Thanks, bro.
I wasn't the only one to fight.
No. They spoke of Bast and Vala, too.
Ah, okay, so
And
yeah,
Rost,
it was through the choosing.
the man who raised me.
Yes, yes, yes.
He fought to save me, and he died for it.
The survivors didn't speak of him, but I remember him. He was there that day when you saved me. I remember he stepped in front of you when my father started yelling. If by dying he saved your life, Aloy, I don't think he regretted it.
I don't think anybody said regretting it, but you know.
What are you doing here with a bow and spear, Teb? You're a Stitcher, not a Brave.
Most of our Braves are dead or wounded, Aloy. Someone has to defend Mother's Watch, so I thought I'd help out. I should be okay. Just as long as I don't try to run any Brave trails, right?
Yeah, no, you die.
I need the gate opened.
Do you have any idea how dangerous it is out there?
I need to pass through.
You'll have to talk to Resh then, up on the wall. He's the new war chief. I'm not sure he'll help you.
What's the danger in the embrace? Are the killers still there?
No. They're long gone. The war party went after them, but the killers slaughtered them. They have some evil power over the machines. They corrupt them, make them fight at their side.
And these corrupted machines, they're loose in the embrace?
Some have broken through. And from what I hear, it's even worse outside the embrace. Believe me, this is no time to go traveling.
Well, guess what I'm about to go do? Travel. Why?
Why wouldn't Resh help me?
Well, he says mean things about you.
That I'm a motherless curse, an outcast, that sort of thing?
Well, I mean...
Yeah. I wish he hadn't been made war chief, but Sona disappeared after the ambush. They say she went after the killers all by herself.
Who is Sona?
Sona was the tribe's war chief, but she went missing after the war party was ambushed. You probably saw her at Mother's Heart. A tall, lean woman with dark skin and long white hair. Her daughter ran in the
She's a
proving, but
sister.
she died.
Oh,
Was Vala her daughter?
yeah.
Yes, she was. I liked her.
Oh, you had a little
So did I.
Oh, not like that. Oh.
I should
Well.
be on my way, Teb.
May all Mother protect.
Shouldn't be me all mother protect you. Yeah, yeah. Jeez. All right, let's wait. Is that an open chest? How dare you? Let's go. Believe. Wait, no, that's right. Let's check the inventory. Outfits. Modifications. Silent Hunter. I feel like. Let's ditch for stealth. I mean, we about to play a lot of stealth in this game, so modifications, resources. Interesting. Fish skin. Interesting. Treasure boxes. That's very helpful. Specialty items. So ways to how okay. Sure. I forget how you. I know there's a way to craft your own weapons. I just don't remember how. Here would be skills. Skills do I have? Crafting. Ah! Let's do this. Crafting. Okay. I'm out. Okay, great. Okay, so we can make some crap. Okay. Getting somewhere, we're getting somewhere. Some bombs would be nice. I remember these are very useful, so we're gonna go ahead and make some more of those. Shock wire, also very, listen, I don't know why or how, I just can just sense that there is a fight coming. Maybe I'm just tripping. Health potions. Full health. It'd be cool if he has some resist potions. Let's do it. But hey, they help out. Shit. Okay, so an antidote would be very important. Okay, so we've crafted a few of these important things. Skills. Oh, we have some skill points. Okay. Forager. Doubles the capacity of the Definitely. That's 100% something we need. Extra chance for extra resources when looting down. Move faster while wielding a heavy weapon. That's definitely useful. But I don't know. Oh, that's 100% useful. Using this on balancing ropes, considering how we can do that before. Oh, that'd be hell of a. Oh, that's incredibly useful.
This'll come in handy.
Is there no way for me to check? I know this is being annoying, but there's gotta be a way for me to focus. Oh, okay. There we go. Z. So this would be ice antidote. This would be one of the bombs. But how do I use those? That will be quite an important question there. Yeah. It's quite mental, yeah. Fire weapon while aiming, light melee. Use the medicine pouch. Use, okay, so that'd be F. That'd be F. To use, okay.
They've killed so many, and we don't even know why.
Okay.
I'm still alive. That makes me one of the lucky ones.
I need the gate opened.
Since when has any outcast's need been my concern?
I'm not an outcast, but okay.
I recognize you from the proving. You saw Boss shatter my trophy, and you did nothing.
You would speak ill of the dead? Truly you have no shame.
My nigga, what?
I nearly put an arrow through your eye.
And you threaten me in front of witnesses? When the High Matriarchs hear of this, you'll be an outcast all over again.
You'd like that, wouldn't you, bitches?
I've been anointed a seeker, so open the gate.
You, a seeker? Have Tirsa and Jezza gone insane? Bad enough that they let you run in the proving. But to nurse you back to health inside the sacred mountain? No wonder a curse is upon us and children lie dead under cairns of stone.
Wow, you a bitch. You a bitch.
How can you be so heartless? I fought beside those children, shoulder to shoulder and back to back. I saw them fall.
If even one of them had been true Nora, they would have put an arrow in your back.
Ow.
Resh, come on. Silence! I am your war chief.
And I am a seeker anointed by the High Matriarchs. So open the gate, and I will be on my way.
The sooner you're gone from here, the better.
What was that?
The demon!
Sound the alarm!
Oh no! I gotta fight these motherfuckers?
What you doing to them?
Taking control.
Brace yourselves!
Fuck.
What have you brought on us now, you motherless curse? Kill them, Braves! Kill them all! Braves, ready yourselves. Today we fight a curse, a demon. Oh, Mother, give us strength!
Won't be long. Gotta get in position. Here it comes.
Attack! Watch the Striders! It's driven them mad!
Oh shoot, this thing's after me? Why? Why?
No good.
Oh! Shit. Ah, shit. Oh, shoot. I forgot. That's a trap thing.
Aiming!
That's not working. Oh, shit. That hurt. This is not going okay. Ah, shoot. That's the wrong button. Ooh. That.
It's down! One of these things marched with the killers at the Proving. How does it possess other machines? How'd you do it? Show me. You made them obey you. But how? This. You did it with this. It's connecting to my focus. Then I could use this. It's worth a shot. Couple loops of wire. Looks like it'll hold. I just need to test it.
Aloy, how did you do that? You killed that demon. Pulled its guts from the carcass.
The way it controls other machines. I think I figured it out.
And I think I can do
But
it
I
too.
need to test it on a machine.
Plenty of striders along the path to the gates of the Embrace, I guess.
Exactly. And the gates are where I'll be headed anyway. I need to speak to Varl.
I always knew you were different, Aloy, but
But what?
I think you're a blessing from All Mother. No matter what Resh says.
Thank you, Teb. But I have to go now.
I know you do. and my thoughts go with you.
Sir, she is a
Ray,
lot younger than you.
I want that gate repaired immediately. I don't care if you have to bandage it together. Get it done.
You know, no one likes you. Overrides unlocked. Ooh, that means I can override some more of these. Right. So I can override multiple ones of these. So this is where I gotta go. I don't know if I should. There's a chest lying on the floor. But yeah, so now we gotta go ahead and test this thing out on one of these guys. I wish I had the ability to pick up everything that I drop, like all these, you know, traps.
I need to find a machine. Test this override device.
I'm out of wire. Bunch. I need more wire. Quick save. Quick save is always helpful. Ooh. Trade with a merchant. Do I not already have these? Let's see. Can I not? Oh, what is it? Probably could have just bought ammo instead. Let's guess that. Yeah. Oh, free samples. It's free, so you know, might as well. Yeah. I think that's age. My inventory for rocks is full. Okay. Then let's go. Oh, we only got one skill, so that's not really helpful all that much. Weapon satchel. Yeah, I did a lot of things. I think I do remember doing a lot of things in between episodes. So, you know, that's why I may have some more things than I otherwise would have had. I can modify weapons. Can I modify my guns now? Shock coil. And so now as well. Add, you know, a rarity item to that. Sharpshooter bow. All right. Okay.
That'll help.
I'll do it. I think for this one. That was dumb. You know, on second thought, we don't need to do it. Let's just get a regular strider. And, yeah.
Striders. I can test the override device on them. Should go in quiet. Didn't go through all of this to wind up trampled by a frightened herd. Nice and quiet.
It's not exactly do I do this.
Okay, here it goes. Come on, come on. It worked. It's not hostile. Seems almost tame.
Hey!
I think I could ride it.
Let's go.
There we go. That a boy. That's more like it.
That's fine.
Yeah! 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 Ride! This strider is fast. This beats walking.
Oh, that's not good. Oh.
I should try overriding other kinds of machines.
Okay.
Probably can't ride them all, but I might find a use for them.
Definitely did not see that one. That's... You know, that's really...
That's better.
That's very much not... Wait, what? How do I call it? Ah. Oh! Oh, that's some bullshit. You know what? Fuck it. I'm sorry. You gave me no choice. I'm sorry. Is there a way to repair it? Can I repair my boy? I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I did not even mean to do that. I'm not gonna lie.
Sounds of fighting.
Watch yourselves!
The gates look shut.
Bring it closer! Closer!
Well, damn, nigga.
Varl, I take it?
Aloy. The outcast who won the proving. So you survived your wounds.
High Matriarch Tirsa said you might know the way to Meridian.
The capital of the Carja Sundom? You seek exile?
No, a traitor named Olin. The Matriarchs made me a seeker so I could go after him.
Huh. Well, then you should head north to Mother's Crown. If you make it, talk to Maria. She'll point the way.
If I make it?
The trail is dangerous. Ever since the War Party massacre, our lands go unpatrolled, and our borders unguarded. We have no war chief to lead us.
Isn't that Resh's job?
Ugh. Only because Sona went missing. I'd go after her myself, but she ordered me to hold this gate with my life. And so I have.
Real nigga shit. Real nigga shit.
You said I won the proving. How did you know that?
I spoke to survivors. They said you fought bravely, as did Bast. And my sister.
Your sister was Vala? I'm very sorry. I liked her. I think we might have even become friends. If we'd had a chance.
Thank you. She died saving others. There is no better death.
But let me get an RIP Vala in the chat, dog. RIP Vala.
You said the war party was massacred. How?
When word came of the attack on the Proving, War Chief Sona assembled a war party to give chase. But in their haste to get vengeance, some braves broke rank and raced ahead, straight into a trap. A pack of crazed machines, seething with corruption, fell upon the braves and savaged them. War Chief Sona led a countercharge and destroyed the machines, but by then the killers were gone, and our losses were extreme.
You said War Chief Sona is missing?
Even when the war party was massacred, she wouldn't give up the chase. She called for volunteers and went after the killers.
You didn't volunteer?
Of course I did, but Sona denied me that. She ordered me to see the wounded back to the Embrace, and to guard this gate, to guard the Embrace with my life. That was days ago, and since then there's been no word from her.
So there's no way to know if she's alive or dead.
If anyone could survive out there, it would be her. Sona's prowess is legend, an unbending spear to measure ourselves against.
Sounds like she sets a high standard.
Oh, you have no idea. She's my mother.
Mothers do have that effect.
You said the trail is dangerous. What sorts of dangers?
Almost too many to name. The killers are still out there, and somehow they've corrupted the machines, spreading madness.
Yes, I've seen it myself.
Bandits, too. Cutthroats who snuck across the border to prey on us. The word is, there's a camp in the metal ruins upriver.
Sounds like I need to craft more arrows.
Well,
I should be on my way.
Aloy, Before you make the journey to Mother's Crown and beyond, is there any chance you could search for Sona?
Say
The
less,
tribe
my nigga.
needs her leadership. I'd go after her myself if she hadn't commanded me to hold this gate at all costs.
Where was she last seen?
The War Party massacre site. A wooded hollow across from Devil's Thirst, on this side of the river. You might be able to pick up her trail there. She went after the killers who attacked the Proving, who killed those we love, who tried to kill you.
I get it, Varl. I'll see what I can do.
It's like, dang, nigga, we get it, bro. Oh. Let's go ahead and... That's a long way to go. That's a very long way to go. But lucky for
Strider!
us.
No, don't attack. It's with me.
How is that possible?
It's hard to explain. Something I discovered.
I see.
My whole life. All of it in the embrace. The world just got bigger. But also more dangerous.
Well, it is what it is, you feel me? Well, do be a dangerous place. You know? Hey there, buddy. Ready to go for a ride.
It's heavy. World's going white.
Dude, I'm so excited. Before we do that, I do see a lot of nice little things here. We can use to craft nice little things to make ourselves feel better. Yeah. You see, arrows are
Hardy little plant. You'll help.
friend. Arrows are definitely our best friends out here. Who knows when people might, decide to do crazy stuff. You know, it said a camp.
Never know when I might need these.
I was really hoping that it meant that there was, you know, like a campfire. I don't think that's enough. Well.
A hunting ground. Varl said there's good machine hunting across the river.
Yip yip.
That man. He doesn't look normal. My focus is picking up some kind of signal. Maybe I can scan it. we go. The Nora village, up on the heights.
How do I stop? I stop. Yeah, we don't. We're gonna need these corruption things. Mostly because there's a lot of corruption there. Thanks to.
This must be where the war party got massacred. Such destruction.
What? That's good.
Lots of machines. All controlled by the killers. Maybe the war chief left something behind. Some clue as to where she went. They sent a stampede of them down the slope.
That's good.
The Nora managed to take down a corruptor. Look at this place. But not before the killers used it to send the other machines against them.
Brave, let us speak.
Who is you?
The dead and wounded all cleared away. Are there no more braves or healers here?
Just me. You're hurt. What happened?
What didn't? It's madness out there. War Chief Sona sent me back to report. I'm no good to her like this.
Varl told me that the war chief tracked the killers. Did she find them?
We followed their trail, but again and again they sent corrupted machines to attack us. My wounds started to slow me down, so the war chief sent me back to let others know she hasn't given up the fight.
So, you were here when the war party was ambushed?
I was. I thought after the proving there could be no darker day, but I was wrong. The war chief was delayed gathering the rear guard. Eager for revenge, the braves in the lead fell into the trap. Dozens lost in minutes. If Sona hadn't arrived and rallied us, no one would have survived.
Varl sent me to look for Sona. Do you know where she is now?
All I can tell you is where we parted. Near the metal tower, southeast of the ruins at Devil's Thirst. Look to the rise behind it with a lone boulder. I'll head for the embrace and report what I know to Varl and the others. May All Mother lend you strength. You'll need it, going alone.
I'm not alone.
Yeah!
There's gotta be more. Let's do this.
My focus is picking up some kind of signal. Maybe I can scan it. Signal. Where is it coming from?
Let's actually go ahead and do that one first.
Looks just like Ross described. The signal must be coming from its head. I need to get up there. Not enough handholds to climb those legs. There must be another way.
Maybe if I climb up here. Wait, what am I doing? Focus. I don't know what I just did.
Burl said War Chief Sona went after the killers from the Proving. Maybe I should try to find her. The machine saw me.
Did it though?
Just stay out of their way for now. I think I can leap onto the tall neck from here.
Yo, that would be actually pretty sick. Yeah, this would be like a giraffe type creature? I'm guessing so.
Okay, time to climb up to its head. Sorry about this. Won't take long.
So it's kind of like... Oh.
So the Tallneck remembers everything along its path and sends what it sees to other machines.
Interesting. So it's kind of like what's it called? Like those towers in Assassin's Creed. Interesting. An observer log. Okay. Interesting. This is really, really cool. And now we have a quick save. Okay. What? I don't have my horsey anymore. This is not too bad. I want to know what part of the world this game actually takes place in. That would be a complete waste of my time, but... No! I was really not expecting that to happen.
This must be the rise Sona's runner told me about. The war chief stopped here. So where did she go next?
No! Oh. Get the shit out of me.
That old bow has seen a lot of action. No one would have left it willingly. Sona's taken losses. They must have taken a moment to rest. Dressings from wounds. Arrow shards. Couldn't have been easy, going on after the ambush. The runner wasn't the only one who got hurt. Braves were crafting ammunition here.
Bitch, what tracks? Oh.
Tracks. Boots and blood. Looks like Sona and her braves headed for that ridge.
Ooh. Okay, you not. was about to say, can you not get up from there?
A dead sawtooth. Maybe Sona took it out. She could be close.
I was about to say, like, where's the dead sawtooth? Well, found Sona.
You're lucky I happened by. One heartbeat more, and that sawtooth would have torn you apart.
Half a heartbeat more and I would have killed it myself. So you're War Chief Sona? Varl asked me to find you.
Has he held the gate?
He has, bravely. I saw him kill a corrupted machine himself. But he worries for you.
Our tribe needs strength, not sentiment. I've tracked some of the killers who struck the Proving. I crave vengeance. Do you?
Fuck yeah.
You have no idea.
Show me then. Lend me your strength. Follow.
She... Say let's...
The killers are just across this ridge, digging the cursed earth.
Crafting, first of all. Hold up. We're gonna need ammo, ain't we? We're gonna need a little ammo. Hold up. Hold up. Pull up. We also got some skills. Increase the time a machine will remain overridden by 50%. Ah. So I can override some of them. This is very useful. To be able to grab stuff. Okay. Oh, and repair it. Those are two definite things we're gonna definitely need. So we actually can use our new thing to override other machines and, you know, then fight once.
The sin of the ancients is buried in that soil. Corrupter demons.
I know of them. I killed one at Mother's Watch.
A bold claim. I wonder if you'll live up to it.
So you think I'm just capping him? So here's what we're not gonna do. She thinks I'm capping. I don't like being out in the open like this.
Hours ago, I sent braves into hiding in the trees below. On my signal, they'll attack. The enemy and their demonic machines outnumber us, but we will have fury on our side.
We could have more than that.
Explain.
That's Blaze. What we used to burn, they used to blast. It's how they dug out this pit.
So we put fire to it and then?
Boom.
Then let us begin.
Whoa, wait. Let's not rush. Give me some time to make an approach. If I end up alerting them, open fire.
All right. Let's see what you can do.
Wow. Kill cultists and corrupted machines. This should be a piece of cake. Okay. How do I even want to do this? Wrong weapon. Wrong weapon. And shoot him. Nope.
What the?
No turning back. They're leaving.
You know, they is a very strong terminology. I think you mean he. There's only one of these motherfuckers. How do I... Ooh, I didn't even see that nigga over there. Where's the other one? There's two. Stay. In this one, there was like two of these.
Who? Me?
Let the shadowy fold you!
I'll take you down!
Gotcha!
Be fascinating if they weren't looking for me.
Watch! No mistakes! Set you marked!
Kinda sucks. I almost had all of them. Almost had all of them. But I do like the sneaking around aspect of this game.
Daybreak. Yesterday's gone.
It's really not though. It's really not. You say yesterday's gone, like it's really not though. They're harvesting these motherfuckers. That's not good. Oh, let's see.
This wasn't all the killers. I counted more at the War Party massacre. If I have to chase their filthy shadows from here to Spear's Reach.
Then that's what you gotta do.
I will.
You're hurt. Losing blood.
My health is not your concern.
No one doubts your determination, but you need rest.
She's right, War Chief. Give your wounds time to close.
Varl, what are you doing here? I ordered you to hold that gate with your life.
And so I did, until the runner you sent returned with news of his encounter with Aloy and your location. I left the gate well guarded. My place is here, with you, with our vengeance. Am I not owed that?
Maybe I should have a look around, see if I can figure out where the rest of the killers are.
Do as you wish. Everyone else does.
Mother.
You should be ready. I don't see anything of importance just yet.
I'd have to ditch something.
Full?
Could use my focus, see what it turns up. I could use my focus to look around.
I see something over here, but I don't see anything as of yet. Or
Maybe my focus will see something.
you know, maybe it will, maybe it won't, because I don't see it. Oh. Never mind.
Commanders, over the past month, accidental blaze explosions have killed 12 men. Here in the Ring of Metal, I've taken the precaution of placing our entire stockpile in a covered shelter, safe from stray sparks and lightning. And I've posted guards to control access. I urge you to take similar measures, or suffer the consequences. Supply Master Thrawn, out.
A blaze stockpile inside their base. Sabotage that, and we win.
Interesting. Alright.
I found something. The rest of the killers are camped inside a ring of metal. Any idea what that means?
Damn them. The Ring of Metal lies in the ruins of Devil's Grief. That ground is taboo. I will return to the matriarchs, beg them to make an exception.
There's no time for that.
Blood spilled calls for blood spilled. If the ground is cursed, then let our vengeance sanctify it.
You
That is
blaspheme!
not how.
Please, War Chief, break the taboo.
Devil's Grief is a cursed place. But maybe Aloy's secret blessing can protect us. I'll send scouts ahead. Our force will assemble at the cliff above Red Echoes and launch our attack from there.
Sounds like a plan. See you there.
Interesting. Let's see how far away. And of course, it's that far away. All right, so I think this is actually where I'm gonna go ahead and end this stream. You know, we did a lot of progress. We were able to finally play the game without any lags or disruptions. That's great. That's awesome. We learned that we can override machines. We overrided a Strider, which is basically a horse. We overrided a tall neck, which allows us to see more of the map, just like in Assassin's Creed and those eagle eye points. So that was really, really, really cool. And we got to find out that Miss this lady is alive, which is very good. This is great. This lady, of course, being Sona, the mother of Vala, who unfortunately did die, and the mother of Varl. So yeah. So that's gonna do it for this stream. Thanks you guys for watching. Be sure to check out the main YouTube channels for the uploads. If you missed the stream, we'll have some more videos up there. I believe I do have one video coming up, the She-Hulk episode 1 review that should air very, very soon, before the next episode, hopefully. And of course, we have the Andor, the Star Wars Rogue One prequel show that is coming up very, very soon as well. So that is something that we will definitely have to check out. So you guys already know the drill. If you're watching this on Twitch, as the VOD on Twitch, you can go ahead and hit the follow button. If you want to subscribe, you can definitely do that. You know, earn points, join the End Times Army, the ETA. If you're watching this on YouTube, you already know the drill. Post your comments down below. Let me know what you guys thought. If you enjoyed my review and gameplay and reaction, you can hit the like button, subscribe, and share. If you did not, that's fine. Your total opinion. But you can hit the like button, subscribe, and share. Anyways, let me know what for you guys. Thank you guys for watching. Be on the lookout for more videos, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out.